Hey guys, Beth here. I just want to talk to you today about court. When you go to court, whatever you get arrested for, or a ticket, arrested for domestic violence, arrested for theft, burglary, whatever, you're out there, you're wringing your hands, you're tapping your feet, you're a nervous wreck because you don't know what's going to happen with your own future. Meanwhile, the suits are back in the back room discussing your future. Okay? If you don't mess up, you won't have to let somebody else discuss your future. Okay? Anyway, they're back in there talking, and then the officers that arrested you are back there with them. They're saying, hey, we ain't going to be able to let you testify until 1:30. It's be like at 9:30. And they know the officer on their days off don't want to testify. And if they don't get the officers testifying, that could weigh a difference in the outcome of the case, right? So 99% of the time, the officer says, hey, I don't want to testify, and, you make your own decision. So in other words, I've done my job. I arrested them. Now it's your turn to do your job. It's just like pass the buck. And that's the way it works. And also, but you got to realize when they're back there, they say, oh, when it gets personal, or when it gets, when you don't have any empathy or compassion for people. Now, I understand if you keep breaking the law over and over again, you're going to get treated with a certain way. You're going to get treated a certain way. So, but anyway, just remember when you're sitting out there that, are you what you did as a crime, or what you're thinking about doing as a crime. Somebody else is going to have a decision over what happens in your future. Okay? Going right now, I think around here locally to obtain an attorney is $7,500. And then you go to court and you lose. It's all a big group, It always has been, and always will be. Not one person can't change anything, and nobody cares. So, anyway, I care. So you all just keep doing you, and just keep looking the other way, and live your life, and just ignore all these poor folks that are getting mistreated, getting targeted, getting put in jail, treated atrociously, and then maybe die in jail and with no outcome to why or who or how, when, why, who, how, whatever. So, just always remember that when someone calls you and asks you a question, I appreciate your trusting me with your case. But when you call, remember, you got to know who, when, why, how, those things, don't just say, oh, he did it again. Well, I don't remember what he did and who he was, okay? I'm trying to help as much people as I can. So be more specific. And if you call my number and you get my voicemail, just leave the case number I'm working on. It's easier for me to look up. And then I can look it up on my archives and find out what you're talking about, okay? Everybody, have a good day. Beth Rist, Stay vigilant.